What is the worst relationship advice you've ever heard? Story 1. A friend of mine once prefaced some unsolicited advice about my 10-year marriage with the phrase, "I've been in dozens of relationships." And then, he went on to rant about how men shouldn't do the grocery shopping, or something stupid like that. Story 2. The less you love someone, the easier it is to manipulate. Manipulation requires a cold mind. Falling in love, however, overshadows the mind and deprives critical thinking. It is more effective to brainwash, to deceive, to lead by the nose with a sober, cold, and calculating mind. Story 3. We were referred to a couples counselor who was a disaster. Basically, she brought up the issues we were having in a way that just picked at the old wounds and made it worse. Be very careful if you are in this situation, because a lot of couples counselors take a similar damaging approach. Story 4. You can't spend your life pretending to be someone you're not. However, it comes across more as don't ever change, improve, compromise, censor, or reflect on yourself. My version would be, let people see the best version of you. No one needs to know you pick your nose, sharted the other day, sniff your fingers after scratching your balls, or once spent 2 hours looking for just the right porn video to crack one off to, because the woman looked a bit like that girl from the local Tesco. Story 5. That a woman should stay with her abusive husband because she can bring him to God by being virtuous. If she endures his evil, it will show good is stronger. Somehow. And then, he can become a member of the church and be counted amongst the faithful. It's just your love can fix him bullshit with a religious twist. Story 6. My very attractive but very unhappy in her own marriage mother tried to make me believe that the secret of a successful marriage is to look desirable at every hour of the day and night. Makeup, clothes, perfume, anything to keep the husband interested. Having a personality is nice, but not necessary. Story 7. I was told by my ex-Mil, after I had caught her son cheating and lying about several issues, that it would never get better unless I really tried to make it better and got along with him for our daughter's sake. That I needed to be a better wife and mother so my daughter wouldn't grow up in a broken home. This from a woman who divorced her husband right after their son left for college. I'm divorced now, we co-parent very well, and she blames me fully for ruining her son's life. I'm very happy. Story 8. When I was a teenager, my mom told me to not let boys see I was smart, because no man is attracted to a woman who's smarter than he is. Also, I should work on my laugh, because no one would be attracted to my laugh. Story 9. My boss in my first full-time job told me that the reason women should make the man pay for dinner is because they have made an investment, and they'll feel like they need to start a relationship with that person to look after their investment and not waste the money they spent. Completely nonsensical logic, which includes big objectification of women and treating men like idiots. Story 10. Back in my late teens, I started dating a girl, and after a weird interaction at breakfast one day, the advice my friend gave me was to just stop talking to her, forget she exists, and move on with my life. Ghosting. But a year or two before that was a thing. And so I did. She was enraged. By random chance, she was at a house party a few months later and completely flipped, tried to punch me, to throw a drink in my face, etc. This is bad advice, because it turns out that I actually get off on the rage and the hurt that cutting someone out really brings. And I continue to do it to others that didn't really deserve it. Write us your story in the comment. I will choose the best stories and make a video of them in the future. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe.